the rodeo if you can't even straddle a calf?
Let's go back.
Okay, you got the basics, you should be fine. That is, if by some chance you find yourself in a NASCAR race without a single damn opponent. What you hear, pal, is the sound of the cavalry. And they're coming for you. These guys want what you want. Show me you want it more, and you might be part of my team.
Já curte, comenta. Aí é brincadeira.
If you like. I know a watering hole near this godforsaken place where they serve pretty decent beer. As long as you like the taste of old whale piss. But right now you're racing to be the main driver for Team Henson. And there's only one spot for that position. So let's go racing, boy! Meu Deus do céu, velho. You should be fine. That is, if by some chance you find yourself in a nest.
aí, mano. Demorou. Valeu. Só que sofrendo essa corrida.
I want no favors in this race, friends. You can go for a drink together afterwards if you like. I know a watering hole near this godforsaken place where they serve pretty decent beer. As long as you like the taste of old whale piss. But right now you're racing to be the main driver for Team Henson. And there's only one spot for that position. Let's go racing, boys! Good momentum, 61. Forgotten turn 4, had you? Coming back right now. Third laps now, gentlemen. It would be wise to take a look at your fuel gauge. Slipping like you're driving on ice. They probably want to become figure skating champions, doing pirouettes or some such. Not on my track. Come back to the pit. Well done, 61. on them rear view mirrors now, boys. Danger can come from anywhere in NASCAR. For me, danger struck in 77 in Dega, and I had to face my old teammate, that old bastard Sinclair. Anyway, watch your backs. You're almost there, 61. Don't give up.
Shame it, John.
61 on the attack. Great move. Contact here. Nicely done, 61. I guess you're part of the team now. Stay put. I'll ring you soon.
You've unlocked a previously locked playlist. Wanna give it a shot? Have you ever watched a Red Bull video of a motocross bike rider doing a backflip off a bridge and said to yourself, I've got to do that someday? Well, today you can. We're leaving motorsports behind to embrace Red Bull's extreme side. Host of Motorfast, the podcast on the sounds of Red Bull Radio, can't wait to introduce you to the playlist. Red Bull supplies all the vehicles. Rally raid, drift, off-road motorcycles, really off-road motorcycles, speedboats, you name it.
hope you didn't miss us too much.
Red Bull Wild Ride. From motorsport to automobile madness, there is only one step.
Então, longe.
Let's see what's coming up. Leave no playlist unfinished, driver.
Viaja. Vamos ver se alguém vê o grupo de amigos.
Hello, Honolulu, and welcome to the broadcast of the final qualifying round for the NASCAR Motorfest Tour Tournament.
Whoa, colossal stakes here, Bob. All these guys dream of...
The green flag is in the air, and we are racing in a purely urban race here in Hawaii. This is the first time Honolulu is hosting NASCAR, and the track is very interesting.
Despite these 8 corners, this circuit is designed for speed. 2 very long straights will encourage these drivers to keep their foot on the gas. But that is where they've got to be careful. Each of these straights leads into a very punitive bend.
So, you're advocating measured acceleration?
Good heavens, no. I want what everyone else wants. Speed and drama.
Sean, you're a man of civil desire. Wow, that 61 car is flying.
You'll be cursing in your tailpipes for a month. Everything okay, pal? If you negotiate it well, you won't need to slow down in the next 2 corners. Turn right, then left. Stay inside the corners, then accelerate. And the ammo. Blinking cowboy will soon be running on fumes. Stay low here, stay low, stay low. Damn, you just schooled that kid. That's right, kid, just like old times. Get back to the ranch, cowboy. Your stallion needs some fuel.
And that's a pit stop for 61.
Your stallion is down for more. I hope you're too.
Henson's driver has good pacing and is basically entering the second half of the race.
Roy Miracle Henson is back in the game as crew chief, and I can't believe it. I had a poster of this guy in my room when I was a kid.
Yeah, that doesn't make us any younger. Wasn't it at a race in Talladega in 1977 that earned him the nickname Miracle?
And that's right. It was his old teammate, Bert Sinclair, who crashed into him on the penultimate lap. Roy rolled over 8 times, and believe it or not, the old guy drove away unscathed to finish the race.
8 rolls? Oh, how do you expect the audience to believe that, my friend?
Racing cars were tough as nails back then, Bob. Roy and his car survived, but his hopes for the title did not. He finished too low in the standings. For Roy, that race was a miracle and a nightmare. A real setback.
Well, let's hope that 61 will see a better ending today.
That remains to be seen.
I reckon you got something against that one, but the race comes first. You hear me, kid? Blinking cowboy will soon be running on fumes. Get back to the ranch, cowboy. Your stallion needs some fuel.
And that's a pit stop for 61.
All right, kid, back to business.
Tá com curva.
I bet my hat you're feeling good in first, but keep your driving smart till the end. Come on, buddy. I know you'll give everything. You're in the last lap. What the hell is he doing? Hell yeah, fellas! That's what I call racing.
And Team Henson has a date at the Cajo Alave Speedway. 61 is the last driver to qualify for the big tournament. What a comeback!
What was bound to happen has happened. Well done, driver. This is a milestone in your quest to become a real NASCAR driver. Though it's only the beginning. The real competition starts now. The level has been pretty good so far, but the drivers you'll be facing in the tournament are in a whole different league. Trackhouse, Hendrick Motorsports, RFK Racing, Joe Gibbs Racing, Ken Penske, RCR. All these teams compete in the Cup Series. They're the cream of the crop. almost ready. He's coming to meet us at the Kawaralave Speedway. So let's go meet him. By the way, expect a little surprise. You're done with Mr. Henson's old Thunderbolt. You're ready to drive your next-gen Mustang again, but all dressed up for the occasion. You're going to love it.
On your way, buddy? Well, no Thunderbolt for the big...
Hey, sorry, friend. Didn't see you there.
Sounds like an obvious lie.
Oh, wait, you're the one who crashed into the wall during the qualifying race, right? Yeah, it's you. Remember me?
Driver, this man is Jimmy Wolf. He pushed you into the wall back then.
Oh, come on. Water under the bridge. But I'm glad to see you're back and... Woo! On Team Henson? I didn't even know that old guy was still alive.
What did that young dumbass that postmaster say? He's about to get my size 12 pulled up his ass.
I can understand a word, ZZ Top. Well, 6-1, the tournament hasn't started, and I'm not fully awake yet. I need a little stimulation. What about a little challenge? First to reach the starting grid inside the speedway? Come on, it'll be fun. Just try not to drive too close to the wall.
That idiot reminds me of that son of a gun Sinclair. Teach him a lesson.
Normally, I would say not to rise to this kind of provocation. But let's kick his ass.
Check out my car, 6-1. I'm an Omni guy now. These guys are rich, like loaded. And you got the old geezer. Man, I always feel bad for the little ones.
much more at stake here. You're competing in the first quarter-final of the tournament in a packed stadium with people from all over the US. No pressure. Or maybe a little. After all, pressure is part of the game.
Hello, and welcome to our coverage of NASCAR here in Hawaii. And we're off for the first race under the beautiful Hawaiian sun. What a way to start the competition. It's a good start for Kyle Larson from the pole position. With Byron in car 24, we've got two Hendrick Motorsports drivers in this quarterfinal.
We know how well this team performs. It's the most successful in NASCAR history, with over 300 victories and 19 titles. And believe you me, they are not here to mess those numbers up.
Focus on speed and trajectories and corners for the first laps. Let's find our pace, buddy.
We just heard Roy Henson, Team Henson's crew chief, giving advice to his driver. Oval tracks are different from road circuits. There are far fewer speed changes and braking maneuvers, but you need to know how to manage constant high speeds and drafting. Not easy for a rookie, but 61 has made it this far and seems determined.
You know how much I like Roy Henson, but honestly, I'm afraid his driver lacks a bit of experience at this level of the game. There won't be any miracles this time.
Oh, really? Well, I can see him making it to the final. I would bet my new fishing boat on it.
That accepted.
That was a figure of speech, Sean.
Too late.
Come on, don't be a child.
I remember a much younger Boulder bot that would never back out. So what now, old man? Are you a man or a mouse?
Good heavens, you're putting me at risk with my Giselle. She'll kill me if I lose that boat. But what the heck? I take that bet. But if 61 does it, I'm taking your Corvette, the 71 Stingray.
Yes, that's my hombre. Easy win.
That's right, kid, just like old times. They'll be cursing your tailpipes for a month. Patience eventually really pays.
รถไฟเลี้ยวนี่เลย
And that's one successful overtake right there.
Hit!
And we're off for the first race under the beautiful Hawaiian sun. What a way to start the competition. It's a good start for Kyle Larson from the pole position. With Byron in car 24, we've got two Hendrick Motorsports drivers in this quarterfinal.
We know how well this team performs. It's the most successful in NASCAR history, with over 300 victories and 19 titles. And believe you me, they are not here to mess those numbers up.
They're eating your dust now. Front of the pack where legends live. You're low on gas. Nurse her home. What the hell is he doing? That's right, make him sweat. But watch your damn car. Get back to the ranch, cowboy. Your stallion needs some fuel. Well, shoot, I gotta admit this Mustang here is more powerful than my good old Thunderbolt. You're hitting an average speed of 180 miles per hour. Ha ha! That's goddamn wild! Bring that horsey to the ranch. We'll take care of her. You're going back in.
drivers are now halfway through the race. We are seeing very different pit lane strategies. Number 8 Bush has been called in by Team RCR for a refueling stop. How about a word about RCR Wiki, Sean?
My friend, hard to talk about RCR without mentioning the Hall of Famer Dale Earnhardt. 6-time Cup Series champion with this team between 1986 and 1994. Undoubtedly one of the greatest.
Yes, indeed, he will always remain a legend in the sport. And maybe today's race will give birth to other legends. 4 more laps, gentlemen.
Is empty. You gotta feed that stallion now.
You're watching the NASCAR Motorfast Tour quarterfinal with just a few laps to go before we find out who will be in the semifinals.
Bring that horsey to the ranch. We'll take care of her.
Henson's car is returning to the race after a quick stop. Promises to be a heck of a tournament, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Henson.
What? Well, goddammit, I'll never get used to this thing. How do I hang up?
The red phone icon, sir.
Well, thank you. See you, fellas.
Is that what you people call butt dialing?
inside. Exit the bend, but immediately take the inside left on the next bend. Speed up. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
It's a very technical track today. In addition to the oval, the speedway includes an infield road course. Drivers will need to demonstrate.
Semi-final underway. Let's go!
Big turn incoming. Turn right on the inside. Exit the bend, but immediately take the inside left on the next bend. Speed up. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
It's a very technical track today. In addition to the oval, the speedway includes an infield road course. Drivers will need to demonstrate great versatility.
Indeed, this type of mixed event is quite uncommon in NASCAR, but there are many different types of tracks. Whether it's the short track in Bristol, the intermediate track in Kansas, or the super speedway in Daytona, they all require very different strategies.
With the unique nature of the circuit, plus the rain, this race promises to be spectacular.
Without a doubt, the drivers will have to cope with the lack of grip, and the teams must choose their tires accordingly.
Gauge is dropping fast. Anticipate your next move. Six more.
We almost had contact between an RFK driver and a Trackhouse driver.
Yes, number 1 Chastain was nearly hit by number 6 Keselowski, although we know that minor collisions don't stop Melon Man.
I imagine you're referring to his daring move at Martinsville.
The boldest, craziest move of 2022. Chastain used the wall all the way around the racetrack to race his way into the championship 4. He literally did a wall ride. You won't see that in Formula One.
Well, let's not argue with the Europeans, friend. Chastain's video is online for those who haven't seen the feat yet.
Far from over. Now speed up.
is back, but the road's still wet, and there's 4 more laps to the finish.
About that bet, Robert. You know, I'm an adult, and so are you, and,
Are you starting to visualize your Corvette in my garage?
Oh, man, it's not even fair!
Get used to disappointment, Sean. Are you a man or a mouse?
Oh, come on! How am I supposed to go to work without a car?
Tell you what, I'll lend you my nephew's electric scooter. Although you must have known it was crazy to have a sports car as your only vehicle.
What? I'm a single man who loves beautiful things.
Then you will love the scooter. The wheels are gold, and it lights up red when it's dark. So you feel safe.
Oh, man!
Forget to refuel that beast. Get back to the ranch, cowboy. Your stallion needs some fuel. Look for the inside turn.
Joe Gibbs Racing really believe they can go all the way. They're not just looking to qualify for the They said if they got this one, they can win the whole thing.
Bell and Briscoe just had an excellent 2025 season in the Cup Series. Winning this tournament would be another crowning achievement for this team.
And back in the game.
Let's finish this thing strong.
admit, that 61 got me. What a driver.
And that's not the only twist of the day. Here's what happened in the second semifinal, Sean. A very close race. Look at this photo finish. Jimmy Wolf in 94 was 0.05 of a second away from not qualifying for the final. And his celebration didn't go down too well with his opponent.
Yes, NASCAR is a sport full of passion.
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because the next one is an off-event tournament, a night show to showcase the talents of our drivers.
Eu acho que não. Vou entrar essa fecha dele. Vamos ver. Veículos. Daqui não. Atividade. A recompensa dele vai ser o quê? Carro não. Calma aí, duas corridas.
Top Sport TV presents a spectacular NASCAR pre-finale show featuring the finalists of the NASCAR Motorfast Tour. Speed, crashes, and maybe even jumps over helicopters. We'll see. Come and watch the pre-show of America's greatest motorsport finale. There's a party in the Fastland, and it's tonight from 9 p.m. This advertisement is sponsored by Baron Burger, America's authentic burger since 1956.
Tirar outro carro já.
Listen, champ. This may seem like some pointless exhibition show, yet it's everything. It's your chance to win the public. Reach them and you'll carve your name into the legend.
Holy tamales! It looks like tonight is gonna be a night to remember.
You said it, buddy. Tomorrow's finalists are here to entertain the crowd tonight. This evening's not about the competition. It's all about the show.
And I am here for it.
Driver for the Omni team makes his entrance.
This little whippersnapper.
Wow! That's impressive.
Fast and far. For your information, the record for the longest car jump is 379 feet. Off-road driver Bryce Menzies holds that record.
Thank you, Mr. Babalu. A man with valuable knowledge, but without a Corvette. Boo-hoo.
Ha ha, very funny. Not.
Hey, I'll load it to you.
A toalha na mesa.
Do Matheus.
Na mesa?
One weekend a year. The Henson and Omni teams have joined forces to put on a show. That's also what the spirit of sport is all about.
Over my dead body.
Para dar canal. Boa noite. Faltou um pouco, mano.
haven't seen it all yet. There's another round coming.
Sounds great, my friend.
Service to the country, buddy.
Oh, no way! Did you see that?
That's America for you. Hell yeah!
It's in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's get ready for tomorrow's big finale. Don't just have a good night, have a NASCAR night.
Elliott, Lugano, Briscoe, Larson, Wallace, Blaney, Wolf, and you. That's the starting group.
Deixa eu ver se consigo arrumar aqui. Opções. Áudio. Em geral. Vê se melhorou agora.
This is it! The moment we've all been...
Muito baixo agora. Vamos ver se...
Buddy, you didn't get to this grid by accident. You come a damn long way. You can beat all these guys. I know you can.
Nice pep talk, Gandalf. The kid just needs to believe.
What? What is that moron doing on the line?
I don't know. His Kara must have hacked us.
Hey, that's no way to welcome a guest.
You're about as welcome as a rattlesnake on a folk dance, son.
I just wanted to congratulate 6-1. You did well. Bravo. But come on. You're not good enough for this game. Go back to the stands, drink some Moki juice, and watch the true racers do their stuff. Like a good fan. No offense.
You think you're a true racer? You couldn't win a junior goddamn karting cup in whatever godforsaken corner of Iowa you crawled in from.
You should watch what you say, Pops.
I've seen others like you before.
Mano, peraí que eu já leio, mano. Que cortou.
You asked
Só
for it.
consegui ler até a possibilidade do...
We just witnessed a very spicy exchange between Crew Chief Henson and
Tá
Iowa
conseguindo
Jim.
pegar coisa.
Now this is quite unusual. Wolf, who's from Omni Team, managed to get through on the Henson Team radio.
Roy Henson wants that win. He's never gotten the chance to hold a NASCAR trophy. This could be his road to redemption. That is, if Jimmy Wolf doesn't come and spoil the party.
This race has started in a very tense atmosphere.
I love it.
Próxima volta não tá no fim.
Mind your
Duas
gas
voltas ali,
gauge,
dá
kiddo.
vira o sapatinho.
Now, we didn't dwell on the lineup, but
Então, no
what
pistão.
drivers! Living legends on the grid today. Sean, tell us more.
There is so much to say, Bob. There are guys like Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Joey Logano, who have all won the Cup Series.
Nothing but stars. We could not have asked for anything better.
Indeed. And let's not forget Bubba Wallace from the team owned by Michael Jordan, a very serious contender.
The level is incredible. Anything can happen at any time in this race.
Your horse is ready for the next ride.
Agora estão todos os bagulho aqui pra Fórmula 1. Não vai chegar pra volta número 2 não, ainda tá patinando já. Demorou, mano. Tá jogando aonde? No computador? Ou você pegou de novo um PS5? Ah, tá no PC? Vou mandar aqui pra frente.
That's right, come back home. Nice and easy.
O que? Falou no PC? Não, cara, já me fala assim.
All right, kid, back to business.
Já me fala e já pega ele também. Estourou. Pegou com quem, cara? O Lero Real. Ah não, você tá falando 007? Achando que você falou o jogo, tá ligado?
At this stage of the race, tire pressure is important, and drivers who have not pitted could run out
Wait,
of...
trouble in the cluster, Sean. Wallace goes around in front of the field. 22, Logano is involved. Kyle Larson is involved. 9, Chase Elliott is in it too.
Cars colliding on the back straightaway.
Briscoe is hit by Ryan Blaney. Oh, it looks like the race is going to end here. That's terrible.
Holy smokes! 94 and 61 got away unscathed.
It's just these two now. Unbelievable. Tonight, the champion will be a rookie.
Ah, de novo. É sacanagem, tá no primeiro já.
You got this, pal. That fool is gonna take the beating of his life.
Pelo menos
We're
ele
coming for you, Sinclair.
deu
It's Jimmy Wolf, sir.
tanto cheio,
Same
pneu
kind of
cheio
pretentious
e
bastard.
o conserto do carro. Porque o idiota tá batendo no meu carro. Já tá aqui.
You think you can do this to me?
Ali que tá guardado. Mas não pega não, filho.
But don't kid yourself, you're not winning this.
Frear aqui.
Hard all the way. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
É difícil. Ele tá pegando meu vaso.
You think you can do this to me?
Ele tá colado aqui. Bate tudo.
What a race! What a way to finish this competition! That's simply unprecedented.
Tá vendo qual foi a palavra que ele falou ali?
Celebration burn!
You did it! You goddamn did it! Woo-hoo! Proud of you, buddy!
Look at them! The team is going wild! That dude certainly deserves his moment of glory. Who could have bet on this?
Well, certainly not you, my friend. A day of thunder in Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen. A bolt of lightning has just struck Iowa Gym, and it comes from the Henson team, the Miracle team.
Tá aí, Gui?
A bolt of lightning has just struck Iowa Gym, and it comes from the Henson team, the Miracle team. I can't help but replay that moment over and over again. It was so epic. Mr. Henson asked me to guide you to the container to pick up your surprise. He left you a voice message. I'll share it with you once we get there.
Toma ali a recompensa.
So, buddy, how does it feel to be a star now? You should take care of yourself. All that glitz and glamour can drive you mad, you know. Right time to say goodbye, then. But I left something for you. Show my appreciation for what you done. That, my friend, is a bona fide UFO, and it's yours. Climb aboard this infernal machine and set off for Wonderland. It's the kind of vehicle that makes you fly. And as they say in Texas, adios, amigo.
Corridinha. Acabei de pegar o carro, vai meter uma corrida aqui. Vamos ver o carro é capaz. Ele lembra muito. Arthur. Vou pegar aqui todo momento.
Remix.
Achei que era pra descer. Tá doido. Vai ficando. Fica lembrando, lembra muito um atirou. Tem a borda aqui, ó, tá ligado? Se tivesse a borda, eu iria lembrar o GTA. GTA Online, ser online. Né? Cada vez que ele não mudar de contexto, eu estava com muita coisa.
This is the end of the NASCAR Motorfest tour. But there's still some activities to complete in this NASCAR experience. Omni, Jimmy Wolf's team, is setting up a bunch of trials. Looks like they still want to prove to everyone that their drivers are the best.
E agora?
Resuming progression on the playlist. To sum up, you'll have to grapple with crazy vehicles in action-focused events. Before you embark on your action list, Red Bull suggests a pure rally raid confrontation with these lunatics, so that you can get to know each other. Caldera, canyon, beach, and all-out jumping. That's the program. Let's go!
Tirar uma foto e frente à arquibancada e o mapa da cidade. Quê? Não. Tá ficando a live, seja bem-vindo. Também que curtiu pra gente saber quem é. Cima da ponte, lá do outro lado. É até feio, né? subir.
deal the cards. The Queen, dirt and air specialist. The Joker, this guy's sick, but that's why he's so good on a bike. And the Ace, the Flash of motorsports. You'll have to beat the times of these three guys in action-focused events. But this is still just our first meeting. Show them you're not here to bluff. Oh boy! Shakes up, huh? The previous RSQ had been slightly damaged due to the vertical acceleration when landing after big jumps. Audi has reworked the... Oh boy, here we go again. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Audi has reworked the shock absorbers and chassis. This version is much safer. Well, as long as you don't land on the roof. On your left. Don't be surprised by the sharp turn at the end. Introductions made. Now time for action.
Here we go for the first action list. Heading for Central Maui. Perform the actions requested and beat the time already set by the Ace, the Joker, and the Queen. Those specialist drivers Betty was telling you about. Queen will drive before you do. She's Team Daredevil's stat specialist. For the car, Red Bull lends you one that belongs to Force Rally Heritage, a legacy that includes the McRae's Focus in 1999, Hibonan's Fiesta in 2011, and also the car of the day, the 2017 Ford Fiesta WRC Double World Champion 2017-18 with Sébastien Ogier. This is it. The Queen is already up and running. Take a look at her performance. It might inspire you. Here are the actions to perform. Drifting, target hitting, jumping on barns, wall riding. Perform them all and do it as fast as possible.
Agora elas têm pode ter realizado. Realize todas as ações e todos ali chegar a tomar o turno dela. Procura oportunidade a caminho. Que legal.
The Queen kicks off. Keep your eyes peeled. She's not bad at this game. That was really cool. The Queen is done. She looks confident. Now get... It's on. Show the crowd that you can beat the Queen in her own speciality. The rule is simple. Perform all the actions requested as quickly as possible. Targets or barn roof ahead. Your choice. Now that was really cool. Here we go again. Smash all the targets you can. Ride on some more barn roofs and you're in business. to beat the Queen. It's on. Show the crowd that you can beat the Queen in her own speciality. The rule is simple. Perform all the actions requested as quickly as possible. Targets or barn roof ahead. Your choice. Ride on some more barn roofs and you're in business.
We'll get it this time.
Bam, boom. Here we go again. Smash all the targets you can. Bam! Now that was really cool. Congrats! But now the others will raise their game.
All right, buddy. Guess watching their Jimmy boy getting dragged in the mud wasn't enough for Team Omni. Their top dogs are challenging us with these trials. Let's smoke them.
Not only did you get the whole thing out of the way, but you also beat the time of a specialist. That deserves a little beach break and a swim. Next event is between Oahu and Maui, and boat Outrun between the Kaiwi Islet. Red Bull has even taken the liberty of building giant fans to propel you when you make jumps. It's untested technology. Sounds like it could be fun. Remind you of the rules of Outrun. Drive as fast as you can to beat the timer. Each door saves you time. If your timer reaches 0, the event stops and you'll have to start again. Good luck.
Mexer o relógio. Contador de live.
We leave the action lists aside for a marine adventure. Red Bull's strong connection to action on the water is nothing new. They are heavily involved in high-speed sailboat racing. It's like an Alpha GP race, but on the sea. They even race thunderboats at 200 miles an hour. That's pretty much what you're doing right now. A powerboat race where you have to fight against time. Let yourself be carried away by the current and the giant fans.
berth for the next checklist event. Well, not quite. Does Robbie Madison ring a bell? He is a legend in the world of freestyle motocross. The guy has countless victories in freestyle competitions and rope jump records, like his 29.3-meter motorcycle jump on the replica of the Vegas Triumphal Arch. He's so good that he was even chosen as the stuntman for the world's most famous British spy. You're riding his bike, a KTM 450 with a Robbie Madison modification that won't go unnoticed. By the way, Becky did a podcast with Robbie Madison where he talks about his career. It's a fascinating listen. If you want to find it, go to the sounds of Red Bull track list of your music player. It's over there, on the docks. The Joker's already at work. As usual, if you perform the actions and beat his time, you gain his power. Just like in Highlander.
Bata a marca de 4 minutos. É corrida?
Told me that one of the heaviest moments of his life was riding this motorcycle on a 24-foot weight. You can do anything with this machine. You can do wheelies, backflips, hit targets while jumping. It's freestyle motocross, so do all the freestyle tricks you can think of and smash the Joker's time. The record straight. The Joker is out.
Perfect run. The Joker is renowned for being quite crazy, a rider who takes a lot of risks. But he found a rider even crazier than he is. one last interlude, and this one should please you. It's a drift race between asphalt and dirt. There's no score to reach, just a time to beat. Red Bull lends you another jewel, the Drift Brothers BMW M4 competition. The car belongs to Elias and Joe Hamtoji, two German brothers, pro drifters who compete together. If you're interested in their story, check out the Sounds of Red Bull tracklist, where Eli Hamtoji talks competition and burnt rubber with professional drifter Connor Shanahan. Definitely the podcast to listen to if you want drifting tips. I can't wait to see you tame the M4.
Here's an event I've been waiting for. Drifting is my thing, and on top of that, I know this M4 very well, having seen it shine in competition. Told me his team got two M4 models before they were even marketed and made two 1,000 horsepower drift machines for himself and his brother Joe. Enjoy it. It feels absolutely sick drifting with this monster.
one more immortal in your path. Perhaps the toughest, the Ace. The action list that awaits you is an AGP event, but Red Bull style. If you've ever seen a Red Bull video with an AGP drifting in the dirt, you'll know what I mean. We've taken the most modern model, the RB20, and fitted it with rally tyres and slightly beefier suspension, just in case you need to jump it. Basically, it's an all-terrain AGP, so as well as being a muddy event, it's going to be really fast. motivation list to prepare you psychologically. High speed and precision driving, jumping, target hitting, and drifting. And of course, you'll have to beat the time set by the ace. Let's see if the guy lives up to his nickname.
You know, voice.
The ace. He's not much of a talker, but he's quick. All right, the ace set the bar high, but that was to be expected. We gave you an AGP with a rally wheel set. It's precise, it can go anywhere at high speed, and with all that, it can jump.
beaten all the drivers on their own turf, in their own specialities, but apparently they haven't said their last word. They join forces for one last action list mixed event. Same rules as before, except that you'll go through 3 different disciplines. Once you've validated a vehicle's checklist, you move on to the next action list. On the program, motorsurfing with Robbie Madison's KTM, followed by a racing car action list with the Ferrari 488 GT3, and to top it all off, an action list stunt plane. Don't worry if you're not used to planes. It can be intimidating at first, but you've proved you're crazy enough to tame an extra 300. It's your last wild ride, driver. Enjoy and show them who's the real daredevil in this playlist.
Bata a marca de 11 minutos, meu Deus do céu.
The Joker, the Ace, and the Queen get together for one last time. It's a full house. Last event, so it's going to be a shaker. We start with the water bike. Airtime, targets to hit, and wall rides. You know the drill.
Uma mulher, né? Ou não?
way for the Ferrari 488. That's the asphalt part. Near misses, targets, and all these actions at high speed. We're literally giving you wings for the last action part. You'll have to be very precise in the air, flying under bridges, brushing against wind turbines. The Queen set her time. Beat it.
Salve pra quem tá assistindo na live agora, seja bem-vindo. Já curte aí a live, deixa seu comentário, posso conhecer quem é.
Red Bull has its new action exhibition driver.
Sim.
Kudos. This one will be hard to digest
Sim.
for the daredevils.
Agora voltou.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist.
Ok.
So, daredevils, who's the boss now? Goodness me, I should be careful what I say. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we'll be meeting them.
Mais carrinho pra com. Moto. Carrinho não, moto pra com.
New playlist ahead. Let's go!
Off the road.
A playlist is available, driver. New challenges unlocked.
Stay off the road. Já foi. Falta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tá bom. Tá aí parado. Também vai ficar aí parado.
New playlist ahead. Let's go! It's time to discover a brand new playlist. And brand is truly the right word. It's focused on one of the most popular brands in the world, Bayerischer Motor and Werke. Sorry, you haven't heard of Bayerischer Motor and Werke? I guess you know it in English as Bavarian Motorworks. Still nothing? Maybe you call it BMW for short. Ah, there you go. I knew that would ring a bell.
Dia 3 de julho. 2002. Black Clover 2 de julho de temporada 2. Caixa Curta temporada 2 de junho. All Ash temporada 2 de junho. Diário de Napoleão. 3 de junho. 3 de junho. Section 2 eu acho. 3 de junho. Temporada 4 Jujutsu Kaisen de julho. Temporada 4 Ragnarok 4 de julho.
BMW vehicles
Solo
have all
leve
it takes to
temporada
be
3
iconic.
4
With
de
their
julho.
sporty curves and breathtaking performance, they offer driving pleasure at every turn.
Bleach
And to
4
offer
temporada
BMW the tribute it deserves,
4 de
Motorfast
julho.
welcomes the spokesperson of BMW
Frieren
Group
terceira
Classic.
temporada 4
Let's meet him
de
together.
junho. Julho. Cyberpunk segunda temporada 4 de julho. Jojo Bizarro Adventure segunda temporada 3 de julho. Julho vai ser top.
Hello, my name is Mark. I'm the spokesperson of BMW Group.
3 legendary letters. BMW. A playlist to discover what ultimate driving feels like. Let's see what's coming up. The playlist is ready to... Try. Let's go try it.
Let's do this. Eyes up, stay focused, and put in the best possible performance. You gotta live up to this car's reputation. She's a legend, you know. Okay. It's probably something you hear quite a lot at Motorfast, I know, but you gotta believe me. After BMW became popular in the 60s, their cars were more and more used by private motorsport teams, but they still didn't have their own racing division. So they started one in 1972. They called it BMW Motorsport, simply BMW M now. And that was their first car, the 3.0 CSL. And I mean, what a car. First off, she's absolutely stunning. Look at the iconic M colors on her body. Look at her shapes. Look at the perfection of her design. And more importantly, she's so light and powerful, she won 6 consecutive European Championship titles. Yeah. She's the most impressive of her times, and I can't believe how lucky you are to feel her in action on such a beautiful racetrack. Oh, and I'm Anna, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I've been racing professionally for what, like 10 years now? More if you count the karting when I was a teen. As you may have guessed, I have a soft spot for BMW. That's why I've been asked to host this playlist. I've never raced for them officially, though, but life's long, so who knows? And here we go. I bet you didn't expect to ride a motorcycle for the second lap, did you? But actually, bikes are a really important part of BMW history. Did you know the first ground vehicle they ever built was actually a motorcycle? It was in 1923. Yeah, I know I sound nerdy right now. The one you're riding is the S1000RR. It's what we call a superbike. Superbikes are extremely powerful, technologically advanced motorcycles that are relatively light for the speed they can reach. They're designed for both track and road use. And yours is the 2015 edition of the S1000RR. It's still pretty great, as you can see for yourself, but since then, they've released many more powerful editions. Finally, the BMW M Hybrid V8. What a beast. Released in 2023, this car has been built for endurance races, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans, my area of expertise. An endurance car has to strike the right balance between performance and stability. They must go as fast as possible and yet be able to hold up over time. And the same goes for you. If you're the racer inside the car, you must stay at the top of your game for a very long time while constantly making strategic choices. But today we're only doing a short race, so never mind that. Just focus on being the best. The Hybrid V8 will do the rest. That's it for the first glimpse into BMW's history. A real time travel.
The BMW 3 Series is a core product of the BMW AG. It's
Now with the M3, we're touching on an important part of BMW's history, the 3 Series, the face of the brand. So, as you may know, since the early 70s, BMW has been dividing its models into 8 different series. The 3 is without question the most popular of them all. The one you're driving is the E30. It's the second in this prestigious line, and an instant hit in 1982. Not just for car enthusiasts, no, but for the mass market as well. They sold over 2 million. That's huge, especially since they weren't cheap. But this car deserved it. She truly did. For sure, it was the most powerful sedan available at the time. So, when BMW Motorsport needed to put a new car on the track, it was obvious they would create one based on the E30 and make it even better. And that's how we got the first M3 ever. We spoke earlier of the success of the 3.0 CSL, but it was nothing compared to what this car achieved. She's simply the most successful touring car in motorsport history. She has more than 1,400 victories. yeah, I promise you. Rally, endurance racing, but also BMW's most beloved tournaments, the DTM, the German Touring Car Championship. The funny story is that BMW had to build 5,000 street-legal cars and sell them to the public just so they could compete. And they did it. But they were skeptical at first because they thought it would never sell. Of course, they were wrong. They've sold 3 times more than expected. Whatever the model, the E30 has left its mark on a generation. She's loved by underground communities for tuning or for drifting, but you can even see her on album covers and rap videos. She's a cultural phenomenon. Great run. It's wonderful to see this car taking over the roads of Maui.
Que? Que tem? Matar o jogo em cima da capa já fora.
Time to continue our journey
Não.
into BMW's history.
É isso, tropinha, eu vou parar por hoje. Obrigado para quem compareceu na live. Obrigado por quem curtiu, comentou. Tamo junto e até amanhã.